Okay, is this working? It looks like it might be. Look at that. Well, what do you know? Hello, everybody, and welcome back. This is the first multi-stream. According to everything I'm reading here, we are live on both Twitch and YouTube for the first time ever. So that's awesome. Yeah, multi-stream, dope. That's gonna streamline a lot of things. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I will keep improving the multi-stream setup into something more special as I learn more about it, but at least it's working. So that's a good start. Awesome. So, today we're going to be, this is the penultimate power wash video. We are going to be going in and we're going to make sure that we finish 2 missions today to set up for the big finale on Sunday. More about that at the end of this stream. Try to hit 500 subs on YouTube, so subscribe, like, comment on there, and if you're watching on Twitch, drop a follow, trying to reach 50 by the end of the year. So do all those things, that would be much appreciated. Smash that like button if you enjoy all those fun things. I think everything's good. I mean, like, I gotta believe it is, because it's registering as good. Yeah, we'll choose to believe everything's good. Hopefully. So before we get started, some quick promotional stuff. Check out Squadrons, a Star Wars story, on the YouTube channel, Gmod Squad, and SCP File 096, also on the Gmod Squad YouTube channel. They're 2 special projects, they're not normal gameplay videos. Worked very hard on them. The Squadrons is the campaign from my Let's Play, cut down to 2.5 hours, changing the order of things, streamlining things, cutting things to make one seamless film. And then SCP-096, the SCP File 096 is a short horror film, scripted and all that. So please check those out, leave a like, comment, and let's clean a fishing boat. We have an upgraded watcher from Sunday's stream. My Twitch series also say I have 47 followers, so we are very close to that 50 goal. The SSG Mod Squad. Gotta say that in all my time, I've never seen a wave like that before. Haven't seen the gnome around in a while. Right, my brain think what could have caused such a thing. I let you go pretty far. I see cats. I see an unusual amount of cats. Huh. Alright then. I love this new nozzle. It's pretty incredible. I was hearing a lot of cats at the last job site too, but I didn't specifically see them. This time, though, they're pretty easy to see. Lots of good seagull ambience. Okay, let's get in there with just this one real quick. Just the closer you get, the more that spreads out, so we'll just kind of hopefully get a nice little finishing. There it is. So at close range it gets a little streaky, but otherwise it's fine. Whoops. There you go. got that part going. This thing blasts away the dirt on the spread ice so good. Okay. Now it's the sides of this thing. I don't know. Let's do this. Let's figure out how I'm gonna do it. Probably like that. See, with it that thin. That's the one part where okay, do it that way instead. That extra long here. Seagulls always sound so desperate. Excuse me, sorry. Ugh. Got a little thing going on with my nose the last couple days. Okay, there's that. Dang it. How else can I reach there? From up here. Haha. It's kind of in a pretty unfortunate spot. Unless I can do it that way, I guess. Okay, so in theory, if I just finish up the bottom, the mast should be done. In theory. Here's hoping. There it is. Nice. Alright, back to business. Yeah, give me the big boy for this. The more open surface, the more this boy comes in handy. The pelican. It's oddly elegant. While we're up here, let's just take it all the way down. Why not? Cannot argue with those results. Look at how clean that got it and how quick it was. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. Okay. It's like the one thing I'm worried about this thing hitting are those bars. Ah, it did it. Give me the buoy. Baba da buoy. Excuse me. Hope that's you, Wishy. It's Harper. I lost my phone into the desert, so I had to get a new one. Think I've remembered your deets right. Yeah, it's me. Sonya thinks she's close to a breakthrough with the statue, so we might need you back over here soon. That must be the aforementioned final mission coming up. There we go. Nice. Can you imagine a soap nozzle with the power of this? Be absolutely insane. That'd be this game's easy mode, I think. Okay, cabin door didn't pop. Oh, spotlight. There we go. So cabin door and the life buoy needs to be closer examined. Closer examination required. Closer inspection. Bridge trim. Cabin trim, cabin wall. Cabin done. Cabin done. Okay. That went really well. Let's get the winch done. I like that it's all one piece. Makes life easy. Oh, that's a big part of my problem right there, is I didn't do that part. Okay, there's just a lot of odds and ends to make up for here. Winch rope was a separate thing. Mild, dang it. Aha, up top. Okay, let's do the hatch. I guess you technically count as something still on deck as well. The bow. Yeah, it's too streaky. Too streaky. I think green might be the answer for this one. Nope, not enough power. Honestly, made everything worse. That is as good as that's gonna get until I can get the other side below. That out of the way, let's get to work on the walls. Nice. I assume the anchor chain goes all the way down. Yeah, do. You heard of freak waves? Yes, I have. They can appear out of nowhere, even on a calm sea. Yep. They're pretty scary. Some kind of constructive interference of wave patterns focusing of wave energy. Usually it's caused by a different temperature of currents interacting in a negative manner. Which is ironically not ironically, but also similar thing that causes a whirlpool. Oh. Ho ho ho, I didn't realize they'd be split like that. That's nice. So I only gotta worry about each one of those fair leads. That one's not popping. Did this one pop? Yeah, Fairlead Divider did. Why didn't you? There it goes. Might as well get it all at one go. Gonna have to double back to get all of... Or we could stop and do them now. Let's stop and do them now. There we go. The mooring hole. Yeah, another one. Gotta back it up. Back it up. Ba-da-da-da-da. about to say, I really don't know what I'm missing from that one. There we go. Doing pretty good. Nice work. Now it's time for the deck. Well, the bow when it's up here, but you know what I mean. What are we missing down here? Oh, down here. Wonder why this is called main deck. Is there a sub deck I need to worry about? No, the boat's not big enough to warrant a sub deck. Guess they're just denoting it for the sake to denote it. Interesting that over half the job is up on the boat itself. Would have expected there would have been more down below. I'm just hoping for a lot of flat surfaces once we get down there. That's my goal. Think of how fast that's gonna go. Thanks to this nozzle. That should be the entire upper half there. Or I suppose upper just over half there. Alright, let's worry about the chain first. Just feel like it's going to be the most annoying thing to get. It's still not popping. That's not a good sign. Oh, I can walk under here without crouching. It's kind of nice, I guess. Alright, there's the chain. Let's get the anchor. Come on, you lout, give it to me. I thought there was a door there, and I was like, a door? There it is. Okay. Let's let her rip. Starting at the front. See, in the deep ocean, the speed of a gravity wave is directly proportional to the square root of its wavelength. Science. However, nonlinear effects could also cause the energy of smaller waves to bounce and consolidate into one huge wave. I don't know, the whole thing beats me. That's just one of those natural phenomena. Alright, so if it's all doing different, let's do red, and then white, and then white, and then bottom. I think that'll be the best way to do this, because it's also going to get the gun whale as we go. And the trim counts as a separate piece too, so... that's unfortunate placement of you, don't you think? Ah, different gun wheels. Makes sense. Thank you for accepting it all in one go there. That is phenomenal. Just look at how fast we're flying through this part. It's that open spaces I was talking about. Pardon my dog. He's excited about something. Goodbye, logo. We hardly knew ye. I don't want to get the keel done. I just want to know where that amazing smell is coming from. I won't forget it as long as I live. Yeah, you haven't gone on about stuff how to smell. I didn't really read the prompt, though. I think it had something to do with shrimp, he said. Cherry jambalaya. Cats at the marina, that's what I was thinking, because of that smell you kept mentioning. Someone's not game is insane to just be holding a ship up with that much rope. There's the rudder. Let's get the propeller done now. There's the propeller. There's the keel. Well, I guess if I go down all the way, then there will be enough spread, just like that. That's good. At this point, we might as well just do them both together. Technically all three, because that trim isn't done either. So we're going to do all three together. I guess 4 because there's 2 trims, but you know the point. You know what I'm saying. Okay, it is leaving a lot of splotches, but hopefully it'll be pretty forgiving. Find out pretty quick one way or another how forgiving it's going to be. Okay, it is pretty nice. Really nice on that one. That trim is not done. Gotta give it that old spinny nozzle. Haven't had need for it in a long while. Okay. Come on, man. There we go. Okay. Anchor pipe. That's gotta be back on the ship. But everything other than anchor pipe did really well. We'll do the stuff that we know where it is, then we'll worry about anchor pipe. Let's get down into it. And there should be one more job after this. And then there's the finale coming on Sunday. Which I will talk more about at the end of the stream, and I'll also do like a little announcement video about it. Interestingly enough, the YouTube and the Twitch seem to be slightly out of sync with each other. I'll find out after the stream how well it worked. Hopefully it worked. It looks like it's working. Okay, so I have a guess as to what the anchor pipe is. Yeah, okay, it's you. Hello, Frankie. Come watch a recreational vehicle again, please. That's gotta be the small job before the big one. Okay. Clean the recreational vehicle again. And this will be the final job for today's stream. Let's do it. I don't think it was a very hard job last time. Okay. Apologies for the sexual license and innovation or anything weird like that. Keep going. We're simply time traveling scientists for the year 2278. Okay. Before I continue, let me do my integration plug. If you haven't checked it out already on my YouTube channel, Gmod Squad, check out Squadrons, a Star Wars Story, which is my full Let's Play, cut, condensed, rearranged into one cohesive story with as much actual Let's Play dialogue cut out to just be a movie called Squadrons, a Star Wars Story. And check out SCP File 096, which is a scripted short horror film, also available on the Gmod Squad YouTube channel. Worked very hard on those. If you go show them some love, that'd be much appreciated. Trying to hit 500 subscribers on YouTube, so please consider subscribing. Costs nothing, and you get some pretty good content out of the deal, or you don't even have to watch. Just the subscribe would be nice. And then here on Twitch, we're trying to hit 50 followers by the end of the year. And it's telling me I have 47, so need 3. I think we can do it. Thank you for your time and consideration on these matters, and let's keep on working. I know I already started working, but, you know, no one else can promote your stuff, so you gotta promote it. Just you all wait to see how far I will go to promote my stuff. More on that later. Why am I using yellow? Let's use this guy. Just rip into it. Now, why would time travelers be coming back here? To study the volcano, Mount Rushless? The disaster that's about to unfold here in Muckingham, I bet? That's my guess. It's my bet. I really did not see this coming, by the way. I thought, well, she's been out in the desert. It makes sense. Clean it again. Did not see UFO coming. Makes sense. Well, I say makes sense. Not surprising given the apparent plot of the game. Can't really say makes sense, but you know what I mean. Someone hit us using technologies that even we are familiar with, sailing our entire systems with a strange substance forcing us to crash land. I care to explain? Until our vehicle is completely clean, we're stuck here. The strange substance is sand. Also, it could do with a wash anyway. Kind of take a pretty lackadaisical approach to this. That's going to come back to bite me in the future. In the very near future as well. Oh, it can go panel by panel. That's kind of nice. Okay. There we go. These panels are nice and easy. I really like these. Hello, Samsung Smart Fridge 346. Yes, I did, or at least I hope I did. No worries about just waking up. I believe I did. According to the software, it is working. Yeah. And YouTube has had 4 views filter in, so I got to assume it's all working. But yes, thank you so much for the plugin. We are at least functional. Yeah. There will be improvements coming, some streamlining things. I've decided to like take the time to actually learn some of the things you can do with OBS. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I did look up a little video tutorial from a guy. I think his channel name was like Grant Tech or something. But yeah, it was fairly easy. And there's a lot more that can be done. Like apparently you can get like a dock set up that combines both chats from wherever you're linked to. And you can have it all on your OBS. You can see them on the same screen. Currently, I have on my third monitor YouTube chat and Twitch chat side by side, sharing half the screen each. But there's like ways to streamline things and overlay things, and I'll be working on that periodically. But yeah, thank you for getting the ball rolling on that. Very much appreciate it. Came here to solve the story mystery as to why Mount Rushmore suddenly became so angry and then just as suddenly stopped. That's what I figured they were doing here. It's not known to you guys, you have a Rushmore the master key for the entire Pacific ring of volcanoes. When it blows, they all blow. Whoa. Why would you tell me that? And the last time that happened, we said goodbye to the dinosaurs. Oh, lovely. I give them their own chat space OBS, but there are definitely plugins for merging them. What do you think of Wash the RV Part 2? It threw me off. I didn't see it coming, because I was kind of like, she's been out in the desert, that makes sense to me, that it need washing again. Then you arrive and it's perfectly clean, and then it morphs into this. I really didn't see it coming, but it's cool. It fits in line with the rest of the plot of this game. Oh, mobile pitch black room. Fair enough, fair enough. I got what you meant, I got what you meant. Nice. Only 8:30 for me. Fair enough. It's 11:34 here. I got an early start today because I wanted to make sure I had enough time for both jobs. Because I've got important stuff happening later today, so I couldn't risk it running overtime. So I've been going for, I don't know, hour and a half-ish. Somewhere it says how long I've been going for. There it is, hour and a half. But yeah. With Cybelstream officially working, it'll make the big stream on Sunday all the more grandiose. If I won't have notification, I've been here ready to start. I appreciate that. I fully understand that you got different time zones, stuff going on, but I do appreciate the effort. I really do. Okay, did we finish up top? Oh, no. something missing here. Get your truck back. Nice. What type of truck? If you don't mind me asking. A little bit there. A little bit there. On the inside. There it goes. Okay, we get up top. Oh, deflector housing. Transmission went out. Chevy Silverado. Transmission went out last Wednesday. They called me yesterday. Said it's fixing. Nice. I drive a Chevy Trax, but it's currently being used by my brother as his car needs to be repaired. So that kind of sucks for me, but it is what it is. Where are you? Just a little bit there. I might as well just drag it across. There we go. Yep. Beam me up, Scotty. Okay. Let's do the side. Okay. Drive my dad's spare vehicle, our old trusty family 2002 Chevy Suburban. Blast from the past, indeed, indeed. I find a lot of older cars, if they're well taken care of, in a lot of ways are better than modern cars. I think that's true for a lot of things, honestly. They were built more to last back in the day. Now it's all about how quickly they can make you buy a new one. Perfect example of that is my fridge upstairs. When we did a renovation in 2019, we got it. So this fridge is like 5 years old or something. And it's ready to be replaced. Meanwhile, the fridge right by my office is from the 90s, and it's still going fine. It'll probably need to be replaced soonish, but that's a lot longer than 5 years. We flew close to the volcano in the dead of night, FYI, just with just a few lights on. We were spotted and shot down by a jet plane, and now this timeline is all over the place. Ah, you met our resident supervillain. Our data suggests that Mount Rushmore has passed the point of no return and is going to blow. So, time travelers broke Muckingham is basically the takeaway here. Makes about as much sense as everything else in this game. Almost photographers of Prince from the 70s. They freezer on top, tannish white. Served them well until 2018. Would have served them longer. Yeah. It's such a clear, like, view on how, capitalism has changed over the decades. It used to be like I'm just repeating the same point, kind of. Excuse me, just stretching. just kind of repeating the same point, but it was the, like, you would buy an appliance, that was your appliance for life if you treated it well type of deal. And now it's always upgrade. Even like look at cell phones. Old Nokias probably still going strong if you keep charging them. New phones breaks every 4 or 5 years. Really see your corporate greed and profit records started showing through exactly. That is the way it is. Well, don't get me wrong, new technology does cooler things, but I do not believe that you can have... Like, I don't believe that because something does, like, something cooler, that it makes everything that was good about the previous one all of a sudden not work, if that makes sense. Like, our fridges can hold more stuff, but does that mean we forgot how to make them last long? I don't think that's how that works. That is just literally... They only last long enough that they don't get complaints when they break and you have to buy a new one. Cynical, perhaps, but that's the way I look at it. Just last year, moved from iPhone 8 Plus to a 14 Pro. Battery on this is draining faster. Yeah, absolutely. By the way, how was our early 21st century parlance? Most of the era's anthropological archives were lost in the Second Martian War of 2145. You're way too free with information there, Cerulean Sky. And how nice is red velvet cake? We're definitely going to replicate that long-lost recipe if we manage to get back to the future. Even like when you compare just basic durability of a phone. Nokia's, Blackberries, back in the day, those things were impressively stable and you could drop them. Now you can crack an iPhone by looking at it weird, it feels like. Mind you, I've never had an iPhone, but I have friends who have. Pretty light. I started my mobile phone life with a Samsung Juke. I didn't get my first mobile phone until I was in high school. Simply because I had no need for one. And I'm pretty sure my very first one was a Nokia. And it was always hand-me-down phones. I didn't get a new phone for a while. I didn't need it. Nowadays, you absolutely do need it. And that's actually just kind of like an interesting thing, is I'm not that far out from high school. Like, I am an adult, but I'm not that far out of it, a few years. But just how much that's changed and just the necessity of a mobile phone is also kind of crazy. Got mine in grade 8, didn't have texting till high school. Worked flawlessly until the time to upgrade it to a Samsung Intensity 2 iPhone 4S, yeah. And it's such a difference now. Like, you look at kids now, and they have phones and tablets. Maybe not like texting on it or anything, depending on their age, but they've got all of these things. And like, I have a pretty strong dislike of the iPad generation. Like, not the people themselves, not the kids themselves, but the attachment to screens. It's like, that's wild. I didn't have like, imagination seems to have suffered, I would say. What year did you graduate, if you don't mind me asking? Oh boy, I'm trying to remember. Well, the one I can say for sure, the most recent one, is I graduated from university in 2022. High school, I think 2018. I really don't keep track, unfortunately. I couldn't tell you, but I know the university graduation. Make me feel ancient. Well, not intentionally. My high school graduation was definitely late 2010s. I can't remember exactly what. I didn't attend it, to be fair. Graduated high school in 2012. Fair. That's not too far away from my oldest brother. I honestly can't think of what year it was, so that's so funny. I didn't attend my high school graduation. I was a good student, don't get me wrong. I just didn't like the people. I liked the teachers. I didn't like my peers. There were a couple that were okay. If I had kept in touch with more of the high school people I did get along with, I'd have more subscribers and followers on YouTube and Twitch. I think from my high school, there's only like probably 4 or 5 people I liked. I was not a social person. I was the kid who go to school, get their work done, homework done in class type of kid. Didn't talk much, other than like the core people I usually spoke with. And then like, I wasn't like, I was a super nerd, but I'm also a very large man, so there was no like bullying or anything to worry about either. People just steered away from me. Naturally intimidating. Most part same. Teachers were awesome. People who know adults and anomalies with puberty issues and fragile masculinity. Yep, that is probably the most eloquent way I've heard high school described. And there were some teachers I didn't like too, but then there were teachers who I absolutely adored. I think of my like auto teacher, my programming teacher. Most of my English teachers were great. I think the only teachers I disliked, there was a couple of science teachers I wasn't crazy about. And only one science teacher I actively disliked. The rest were just kind of like, you're not my favorite. But I was always a good kid no matter what. It's really funny that I can't think of the year I graduated, though. I'm gonna be thinking about that for a while until I can find some sort of reference as to what year that was. Went to high school, I was 5'6", little 135 kid, and left 6'1", 180. Nice. I started high school, probably around 6 foot or so. Trash canned. Yeah, that's always unfortunate. There we go. Hyperpropulsion drive. Hyperpropulsion drive. Hyperpropulsion drive. I gotta get higher. I was fortunate enough to be... How tall are you? Start at 6 feet. I am approximately 6'5" right now. I didn't grow much in high school. I did a lot of growing before. I'm a very big man. I'm weigh around 285. I'm 6'5". Athletic type of build. Play a lot of volleyball and baseball and hockey, and I'm very, very strong. I like pick up my couch for bench presses type of strong. Auxiliary gyrodynamics. Canadian Hockey Joe, yeah. I don't play it as much as most Canadians, but it's a rite of passage you have to be good at. At least know how to hold a hockey stick if you're gonna live in Canada. And I've got that strength that my slap shots were pretty mean. I can't skate though. It was all road hockey for me. That probably like discounts my Canadianness right there, as I can't skate. Omnidirectional landing hinges. Oh, these. You fall on icy slide, you fall on the road, you get torn up. True. I can't even, like, it's not worth it to me to even learn how to skate now, simply because I have size 16 feet, and size 16 skates are very expensive. It ain't even worth it. Because I don't think I would enjoy it. I prefer to have control over my movements, personally. Lower rim. Like down here. Lower rim. Are you the... Ah, you're the lower rim. I see you. Oh, goodbye. You're not gonna believe what we have discovered. Come quick. Just be spinning on top of the dome. Systems are fully operational. Spectral analysis reveals trace mineral with unusual properties. Cool. Solve things in the past. You'll know we were successful if you ever see us again. You'll know we weren't if rushless explosive skies go dark for 20 years. Lovely. Somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. That is the final stop. The Lost City Palace. Seems very Atlantis. Okay. Well, I guess I didn't need to start early, seeing how it only ran for an hour and 3/4. It said new cleaning liquid available. What are we walking into with that? Is it just more? Is there a new type? It's just more. Might as well check it. This is free. Might as well buy everything at this point. Got the money for it. Let's just... There we go. Getting achievements for buying all this stuff. There, that's what we wanted. Remember, pack a lunch or dinner for that last mission. Yeah, it's gonna be wild. There's gonna be an announcement video on the YouTube channel. There will be a simultaneous Twitch and YouTube finale stream for PowerWash Simulator's campaign. It's gonna be fun. It's not at all going to be a frustrating time. It's gonna be perfect. There's nothing going to go wrong at all. I could probably buy all this stuff too, but I'll just wait. Yeah. That's gonna be a big one. I'm actually kind of excited. Like, it's good. I'm gonna be tired, especially because I start streaming so late on Sundays. I might start earlier, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a properly epic send off for it. Because I've really enjoyed it. Satisfying end of satisfying game, yeah. And like I know there's other missions and stuff. I don't know if I'll do content on it or not. I definitely won't stream it. I might do videos randomly when I just kind of feel like playing the game and do like a nice little time lapse of a couple of the extra missions and whatnot, or the DLC stuff. But it's definitely gonna be the last stream for it. Is Sunday. So yeah, that's exciting. And by all accounts, the multi-stream's working perfectly. Yeah, of course. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, so that's going to wrap up this stream. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in. Thank you to Samsung Smart Fridge 346 for coming in and chatting. Always a pleasure. Yeah, that was good. We're now like prepped and set up for a big push for the finale. So wrapping this up with the little plugs. If you haven't checked it out yet, Squadron's a Star Wars story on YouTube. 2.5-hour film cut of my Let's Play of it with as much Let's Play cut down, so it's one cohesive film. Things are cut, rearranged, everything. Check that out. Also check out SCP File 096, which is another special project that we did. It's a scripted short horror film. It's like 7.5 minutes or something. Make sure to check those out. Big announcement that was already alluded to is this coming Sunday. There will actually be a proper announcement video as well. I'm going to play the entire last campaign mission of PowerWash Simulator all in one go. I've cleared my schedule for Monday so I can be up as late as it takes. That will be streamed simultaneously on Twitch and YouTube, so make sure to tune in for that. Even if you stop in and just say, hey, I'd appreciate it. It'll keep me going. It's gonna be an experience for sure. Anything else? Right. Trying to hit 50. Yeah, I know I'm nuts. Trying to hit 50 followers on Twitch. According to Twitch itself, we are 3 away. So consider dropping a follow. We can hit that by the end of the year. That's only 3. We can do that. And trying to hit 500 subscribers on YouTube, which opens up the YouTube Partner Program, which is key for growth. So please consider subscribing over there. Like, comment, all those fun things. Do I have anything else to plug? The stream after, I think. It's either the Thursday or the Sunday after the big one. I'm going to be doing a watch party of both Squadron's Star Wars Story and SCP-096. SCP-5096, whatever I ended up calling the thing. So there'll be more on that later with the actual announcement. Feel free to stop by. You can ask. I'll be in the chat, of course. You can ask me any questions about how it was made, because there was a lot of work that went into that stuff. If you're interested in those things, you can ask there. Or you can just watch. Hopefully I can convince some members of the squad to actually show up as well, at least the cast of SCP-5096, and we can chat and have a great time. And then, of course, for streaming, Star Wars Outlaws, coming to Steam November 24th, I think, so expect streams on that shortly thereafter. It's the end of the year, I've got a lot of stuff to plug. But I think that covers my plugs for now. That was like 3 minutes of plugs. That's insane. Anyway, if you stuck around for all that, I appreciate it very much. Thank you once again, everybody. Follow on Twitch, like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Very, very nuts. I'll see if I can stop this thing.